Red cards and a disallowed goal? What the hell kind of refereeing was this? On Jones' red card, the ref is asked to go check the VAR, and I don't know why the first image is a still screen of the contact. Looking at the action as a whole, you can clearly see that Curtis Jones played the ball and the momentum sent his foot on the other player's foot. It's a deserved yellow card, but definitely not a red card. So that's the first issue in this game. The Diaz disallowed goal. Oh my God. Why didn't the VAR show the line as they always did in the past? It was clear that Diaz was onside, but notice how the VAR quickly gave the offside decision and said, you know what? Goal disallowed, no stress. Later, apparently, the PGMOL, I don't even know what that stands for, released a statement saying that they acknowledges that there was a significant human error that occurred during the first half on the goal of Diaz. So they acknowledge it, and they acknowledge that it was an actual goal, that it was a clear and obvious factual error. This is me quoting them, clear and factual error that should have resulted in a goal awarded, but it's still not awarded. We still don't get the 3 points. It's cool to see them acknowledge their human errors. But I have a question. VAR was introduced to avoid human errors. So why can't VAR do its job? If they can't do their job, then what is the point of VAR at all? Then I can keep going. The second red card on Jota. The second yellow card is deserved. I completely understand that. But the first yellow card on Jota, you can clearly see Idoji trips himself. There's no contact from Jota on this guy, and he gets a yellow card for it. Again, I'm not sure why the VAR is not looking at that. Honestly, crazy decisions. But today, Liverpool has shown their monster mentality, and if we learned anything today, we learned that we are a top 4 team, okay, for the EPL. So honestly, solid performance from the boys. Our defensive lines was solid despite the own goal. You know, we don't blame you, Joel Matip. It's all good. You had an amazing game, and eventually these things are going to happen. You know, we were forced into playing back and simply defend until the end of the game. We did that brilliantly until, of course, the last kick of the game. Van Dijk was solid, as always. Soboslai and Gakpo did great today. You know, I was a bit worried about Gakpo at first, starting over Nunez, because you know what? Nunez had like 3 goals in the last 6 games, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, the coach decides to start Gakpo instead of him. But you know what? Gakpo scored today, so we can't blame him. But if I have to select the man of the match for me, that's Alisson. Alisson today was fantastic. Did you see these saves? The save on Son volley, on Maddison shot. If you know anything about football, you know that any good team need to have someone like a good keeper that they can count on, and we're so happy to have Alisson there, who demonstrated his masterclass today. He was calm, he was collected. You know, he always made the good decision when he came out of his line. So great goal. A couple of opportunities. I would say McAllister today didn't have a great game. McAllister didn't look comfortable. You know, he was reacting a bit slow to the Tottenham press, sometimes giving away balls poorly. I don't know if this guy is natural defensive midfielder or not, but today he did not feel comfortable at all. Joe Gomez too was a concern for me today, especially on that Tottenham goal. He should have reacted a bit faster on marking Richarlison from that Maddison pass. He was a bit slow. I don't know if it's because he's not used to his position as well. But if he was a bit faster, he could have blocked the space for Richarlison not to be able to cross the ball. So that was a bit of a worry. Every time Gomez went 1-on-1 with Richarlison, to be honest with you today, I kind of have a mini heart attack because I knew that 3 out of 5 times Richarlison was going to have the best of him. So thank God we have good center backs, you know, that were there to nullify those issues. But yeah, a bit of a concern there. On Tottenham's side, I was really impressed with obviously Son, Maddison, and Pape Matar Sarr. Come play with Liverpool, come on. This guy, okay, is going to be the future of Senegal. I'm telling you right now. He's crazy, crazy in the midfield, linking up with Bissouma, creating the space, breaking the lines and feeding the attack of Tottenham. Fantastic game from Pop Madarsar today. Kudos to him. Amazing, amazing, amazing job. What else did I want to say? Yeah. If I'm a Tottenham fan, I'll be a bit concerned, to be honest. Your team has a hard time dispatching a 9-man a team that played for 20 minutes, 9 men on the field, and unable to create any chances to score really. So I would be a bit concerned if I'm a Tottenham fan today. If I'm a Liverpool fan, which I am, I'm extremely proud of the performance. This is a game that went completely against us from the very beginning. But you know what? We still showed that we were the mentality monsters and we were still in the game until the very, very last kick of the game. And we just proved it. We proved it, everyone. You cannot take away Liverpool from being a contender and guaranteed top four. I'm not even concerned. Like I'm saying it on my first YouTube video today. We're gonna be a top four team, guaranteed. To me now, the real question is, can we win the EPL? And that is something that we're gonna see in the future. Man City had a bad day as well today. The big winner of today is Arsenal, but that's okay because they're gonna play Man City next. And my prediction is that Man City, after losing their last two games, are not gonna come in very, very tender on the field. So I'm expecting Man City to dispatch Arsenal next week. We'll see what happens on that. But yeah, back to today again. A lot of positive for Liverpool. Very unfair game. Very unfortunate that it ended the way it ended. But I want us to keep building on that positive, and yeah, we'll see what the future holds. So thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.